Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jazzy, and in today's video, as the title suggests, we are going to be flipping through my second journal of 2023. If you haven't seen the first video, it is linked down below, so be sure to go check that out so you can see the first, I think it's the first 8 months. From January to August is when I used the first journal. This one I've used from September through now, and as of recording this, I am still using it. So here in the front, I've made this pocket and I migrated these two things over. My hair care routine, just so I can not forget it. It's something I do honestly every 3 to 4 weeks, but I still forget sometimes, so nice to have it handy. And my grid spacing guide, which I absolutely love. It's small enough. It has pretty much every dimension I could ever possibly use for the horizontal or vertical use of the journal. So I love that very much. Here in the front, I did add just a looking forward, or what some might call the future log, for these 4 months, because I knew there's a lot of birthdays, there's a lot of events, a lot of activity going on that I wanted to make sure I knew when and where everything was happening. And of course, I migrated my period tracker over for the last 4 months of the year. That way I can easily keep track of it and have a record of those things when I need to talk to my doctor or if I have any concerns. I went on so many cruises this year. This is the big cruise that I expected to go on. This was an Alaskan cruise that I went on with my best friend for her mom's 50th birthday. And I knew that this was going to be a really big part of September, so I spent most of my September planning on those pages. This is, by the way, an Archer and Olive A5 Neapolitan journal. So you see we started with white pages. Now we're into the craft paper. Eventually we'll get over to the black pages soon. But something else that I needed, again, because I had so many activities and events happening during this part of the year, I wanted to keep things simple. So in September, October, and November, if you're familiar with the large names in the Bujo community, you'll recognize these from the Plant-Based Bride. I am a Patreon, so I pay a monthly subscription to have access to some of the paintings and drawings that she does in her journal, and then she scans them and uploads them for us. So I wanted to go with this. It's nice and simple. Again, I had a lot going on. I was mostly on the ship the whole month of September, or just kind of on vacation, but this theme was very appropriate for all of the work and stuff that I was having to do during September. October, I tried to be more into the spooky vibes, into the Halloween, the seasons changing, and by using this theme that Elizabeth used, I forget which October she used this in, it might have been last year or year before, but I used this thing because I thought, I'm gonna read Dracula, I'm gonna read horror mysteries and thrillers, and I think I did read a couple, but like not as many as I thought I would. But I really like this painting. It's really cool that it's all really just in black and white, and it's like gray tone, gray, black, and white, but it is so vivid. There's so much detail. I don't know if you can see, but it's really, really well done. I really like this. I have done Sober October every year for the last 3 or 4 years, and it has gone tremendously well every year except this year. And honestly, so the days that I circled are the days that I followed my sobriety measures and did some kind of physical exercise. I gave myself plenty of grace because October, since July, has been rough. And so the fact that I did most of the month of October, honestly, I'm really proud of that, and I'm really excited about that. Now we're into the black pages. So the first set of black pages in the Neapolitan journal. I really like how white gel looks on blackout pages. I don't care for colored gel pens. I don't really care for acrylic paint pens as much as I thought I would, but this white gel on these pages is incredible to me, and I love that. Moving on to November, again, a theme from the Plant-Based Bride. This window almost took me out. I think I spent about 4 hours getting this exactly how I wanted. And I'm really proud of it because it looks really good. And I think, in terms of like recreating what the original creator did, I think I did a really nice job. But it was so hard. Like, it's so nice to look at, but it was so difficult. I'm really happy it's in here. I'm glad I did it once, so now I don't ever have to do it again. But it was really fun. I enjoyed it. Also, the other drawings that she did for this made it really easy to do the same thing that she did in her journal when she originally made the theme, which is this kind of vertical Dutch door. And I really like these fall colors. They really fit with the way that the seasons changed here at home and the way it kind of looks outside. Now we're in December. So if you're, again, unfamiliar, Archer and Olive has a quarterly subscription box that you can purchase. I am subscribed to that box, and in the month of September 2023, the box was all about books, and it was truly probably my second favorite box of all time, right after the December box from last year. The December box from last year, the December box from last year. I'm getting them confused because I've been subscribed now for like 2 years. The December box from last year was really cute, and in my reading journal videos, you'll see me use a lot of that stuff. And my next journal is actually from that box. My next daily planning journal for 2024 is from that box as well. But anyway, September 23 sub box was all about books. So these washi tape, the stars that I'm going to use for star ratings, just really great. Also, I've been reading a lot more. Again, I kind of fell off around August, September, but since November, December, I've really picked up reading. So I went with a book theme. And yes, the bookmark is here because it is still December and I am still using this. At the end of every year, I always take the last 2 weeks of the year to do what I call a start, stop, and continue reset. So right now they're not in the journal because I didn't really want to put them in this video. I do have them written in a separate journal, and I will put them in here after I record this and upload it. But these are just things that I think about that I have done this year, that I want to continue to do, things that I've done that I don't want to do anymore, things that I wanted to do, or new things that I've discovered that I want to start doing or try at least once in the next year. So I'm looking forward to filling these pages up. It's always a really nice time for me personally to reflect and think about who I've been and who I want to be. And I definitely focus more on the who I want to be. I can't change who I was. I can get better and I can improve on that version of me, but she's in the past, and I'm not gonna judge myself based on my past. Instead, I'm gonna learn from my past actions and words and be a better me the next day and the next day after that and the next year after that and the next years after those. So that's it for daily planning. These journal pages, they're black. I don't really have anything to put here, so these are gonna stay black. And I could use them for, just kind of long form journaling, but I probably won't. I did jump ahead to this space because I wanted it to be easy for me to just write this down in normal black ink. I always keep a black pen on me at all times. This is my new Joe planning, so my new bullet journal, or new Bujo, whatever. These are different spreads that I have either just kind of written some notes about or have actually kind of drawn out how I want them to look. This is for my daily journal as well as my reading journal, and this is for annual, monthly, and weekly planning. So there's a lot of different ideas here, and there's so many ideas that I had to write some more lists over here on the back. And that's pretty much it for this journal. Now I will give you guys a sneak peek. I am using the back part of this journal as the rest of my reading journal. I also have a video, if you haven't seen it, it's listed down in the description as well, of my reading journal flip through for the first part of the year. Those pages are empty, so I didn't have any more space. So instead of starting a brand new journal for like the last 4 months of the year, I'm just gonna combine them with this. That way this journal gets mostly used and I can keep a year's worth of information all together in one place. This is just a scrapbook page when I went to one of my best friend's weddings earlier this year. Had a really good time, was really happy to be there. I honestly wasn't sure that I was going to be able to go at all, so the fact that I was able to go and enjoy myself was really, really nice. And that's it. That is all for this journal. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below which one of these themes, these 4 themes that I've used in the last quarter or last third of the year, which one of these is your favorite. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video, which will probably be a setup. So either my daily journal or my reading journal setup. That will be the next video coming out. So be sure to turn on the bell so you get a notification for when those videos come out. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.